Okay, good day, no, everyone. So today we're going to have this topic, no, withering. Okay, so what do we mean by withering? No, what is withering? Okay, so let's start. Okay, so here we go. No, so withering is the process of wearing away or breaking down of rocks into smaller pieces. So withering process of withering away or breaking down of rocks into smaller pieces. So the rocks uh, will be break into smaller pieces, no? So it is a long process that continuously changes the shape of earth's surface along with other processes. A mountain today may be a plain after millions of years because of withering. So ang withering no long process. So maybe the rocks that you see no sa in the mountains, maybe after 20 years or 30 years later, it will be break and it will be not there anymore, no? So it will be broken into smaller pieces, no, in the future. Okay, so agents of withering are factors that enable the breaking down or dissolving of rocks. Next, no, so we have the kinds of withering. No, we have the mechanical withering. No, mechanical withering is the breaking down of rocks because of physical processes. The agents of mechanical withering are temperature, wind, water, abrasion, and living things. No? So, mao na siya ang mechanical withering. No? So, physical processes. Now, factors driving mechanical withering. So, these are the factors that these are the factors of driving mechanical withering. No, we have first the temperature. No changes every day and throughout the year. It is typically colder at night time and hotter at daytime. When the sun is up, there are months that are colder or hotter in a year. So we know that one. No, so there are months na bugnaw. There are months that are that is too hot. No, there's a month that is too hot, and then it would affect. No, it would affect the rocks or the stones. No, there pwede maapektuhan sila ani ang mga stones or rocks, no, it could affect their strength, no, pwede sila mapulverize. Okay, so a rock that is constantly exposed to changing temperature is affected gradually. So that's what I said. No, rocks contract when it is cold and expand when it is hot. No, the continuous contraction and expansion of rocks will result in cracks. So once nga magka-crack na, and then that would be the start of the changes, no, of a rock or a stone, no. So water that seeps through small holes in rocks can also help increase the size of cracks in a rock. Water that is inside small cracks can expand as it freezes into ice when the withering gets cold, no. So kung nalay crack, no, then the water we get inside, so it could affect. Okay, as the weather gets hot, water will contract as it does and changes back into liquid. Now, the repeating process of expansion and contraction of water inside cracks is a force that can break down rocks. So there are rocks outside, nagka-crack siya. It is exposed in hot, sa init, then exposed siya sa tubig, nasundan ng tubig ang cracks. Then, process na siya, no? And repeatedly, no, mo na siya mahitabo sa iya, nagka-repeat na sa nahitabo for 2 months or 1 month. Then, probably that stone or that rocks would break, no, mo na siyang hinungdan. Okay, okay, next, no, so wind and water. Okay, so wind and water can cause rocks to tumble or bump into each other repeatedly, which cause them to crack or break. So kana bitaw mga for example, no, na ay baha. Okay, so the rocks or the stones, no, malabay sa padulong dito sa lain and then magkabangga sa lain nga rocks, no, or sa lain nga stones. So magka keep, no, na magka ang isa sa ila pwede mapakay, no, it means, no, pwede magka break gamay. Okay, wind and flowing water bring with it small materials that rub against rocks. The materials carried by wind and water gradually scrap the rock surface. So, mono, pwede. Next, no, abrasion. No? So, what is an abrasion? No? Abrasion is the rubbing together of two materials which results to the wearing away of its surface. Abrasive action can be compared to the back and forth movement of a sandpaper that is used to polish or smoothen wood surfaces. So, ang abrasion, rubbing together of two materials, no, and then the result of it is wearing away of its surface. No, abrasive, no, can be compared to the back and forth movement of a sandpaper, no, kanang pag-ana, mag-ayag bitaw. Next, no, so we have the mechanical, no, we are still under a mechanical. So living things like plants, animals, and humans can cause a breaking down of rocks too. So kita, pwede ta maka-cause, no, ang ato mga kita, pwede ta maka-cause of breaking down of rocks. No? Human activities contribute a lot of withering. Humans use resources from rocks to build roads, shelter, factories, and many more. So, kadang pag human use na to, human activities also use rocks directly or expose them to withering through other agents. So, look at example kanang mga kanang pagpanguha og mga yuta nato dito sa mga mountains, no? Sa mga bukid-bukid. So those are human activities that could cause withering to the rocks, no? So ibalhin diri pagkuha didto sa gikan sa bukid nga yuta, no? Na mga bato i-dam diri sa inyong balay or asaman, and then it could cause, no, withering, no? So pwede sila maotro, malabog sila sa lain. Okay? So that's another that's a mechanical nga withering, no. Ang uban gina-crush, it means ginagamit og crushers, no, para ma-pulverize kito mga dagko nga mga stones. Next, no, we have the withering, chemical withering, no, is the breaking down of rocks due to chemical changes that involve water, acids, and gases like oxygen. No, chemical withering changes the minerals in rocks and causes new substances to form. So, chemical withering, it could it involves, no, it involves kining mga water, acids, no, gases like oxygen, no, and then factors driving a chemical withering, no, water and formation of acids. No, water and formation of acids can combine chemically with chemicals that are exposed in rocks. Minerals that are chemically combined with water can be washed away and leave holes on rocks. Carbon dioxide can combine with water chemically and form carbon dioxide. No, carbonic acid can dissolve limestone and carve out holes through time. No, acid rain, which result from air pollutants, combined chemically with rainwater, also dissolve minerals in rocks. As dissolved minerals are washed away, the space they occupy in rocks is left as whole. So, mga acids, no, pwede sila they could cause holes, no, kan mga acid rain, no, so they could cause holes sa mga rocks, and then it could change their formation for that will for several years, no, that to come. Next, no, oxidation can cause reactions to some minerals when exposed to oxygen from the water. The iron content in rocks forms rust when exposed to oxygen. So, mo na say hitabo, no, oxidation. Okay? So, a rule of withering in soil, no? So, unsa may rule sa withering sa soil, no? So, formation of withering does not involve the movement of broken down fragments of rocks. Recalling and rock cycle, some withered materials change into sedimentary rocks when cemented together underwater. Okay, soil is a mixture of broken down fragments of rocks, air spaces, water, and organic matter. Organic matter is a material from dead plants and animals. So soil is a combination of mga small pieces of rocks or from the rocks, and then mga dead animals, no? Decay sa dead animals, mga plants, mga fruits, no? And then soil formation begins with the withering of rocks. So ang soil formation nagkuan siya, nagsugod siya sa withering of rocks. No, plants that grow on withering rocks help in breaking it down more. So it means, no, kanang mga kung batuhon ang atuang kayutaan, no, ma-form na niya siya into soil, no, for many years, no, because the stones nga naa diha ma-change na siya, no, and then ang katong mga small pieces ana nga mga buak, it will mahimo to siya og yuta, and then kung the more plants nga mo, kung may mga plants nga mo tubo diha, it could help, no, mas mapatabangan ana nga mas ma-break down, no, tong mga stones or rocks. Plants are able to use the nutrients from the minerals in rocks. No, when plants die, it becomes part of the organic matter in the soil. No, yes, no, that's true. Animals will survive in areas with plants. When animals die, they also add to the organic matter. Okay, so more po, no. So ang bato undergo withering, broken into smaller pieces, formed into soil, and then the other factors, no, such as animal dead bodies of animals, mga plants, no, mga kuanana, no, mga butuan na nila, mga panit, malata man na siya, so it will add, no, it will add sa soil, no. Then, no, soil has different layers and each is called a horizon. So there's a horizon, no, sa soil, no. So the combination layers of soil are referred to as its profile. Okay, the lowest horizon is the bedrock. So the lowest horizon is the bedrock. Now the bedrock comprises the rock that is often the parent material of the soil, no. Tanaw na to diya ang bedrock, no, pinaka lowest. Dito agad sa pinakailalom, okay? Above the bedrock is the parent rock, okay, which is made up of residual bedrock and followed by the subsoil horizons, which is made of loose, slightly weathered rocks and exposed materials with very little organic matter. Okay, so makita nimong subsoil there. Then next, we have the above the subsoil are the topsoil, no? So a horizon with a complete mixture of weathered rocks, organic matter, air, and water. So sa subsoil, na or sa topsoil, no, na diha ang kumpleto na siya, no, which can provide the needs of a plant, no, for nutrients, for its development and growth, no. Okay, so these are the key points. So thanks for watching and have a nice day and God bless.